If you're trying to break into tech or level up from beginner to intermediate, the biggest mistake you can make isn't picking the wrong course. It's picking the wrong tech training platform. Because platforms shape how you learn. They affect structure, accountability, and whether you actually finish. In this video, we want to help you in choosing the right tech training platform based on where you are right now, not based on anyone else's hype. And if you want to explore the platform I recommend for structured skill growth, I've linked it in the description so you can review pricing and course access while we go through this. What is a tech training platform supposed to do? All right, let's break this question down somewhat. A real tech training platform should do 3 things. 1. Assess your current level. 2. Guide you through a structured path. 3. Help you measure improvement. Most platforms only do one of those. They give you content. Content isn't the same as skill progression. It's little more than a bucket full of keys, through which we have to sift to find the key that unlocks the next classroom or lab on our path. If you're a beginner, you need clarity. If you're intermediate, you need depth and direction. That's where the structure matters. You'll want to see information that gives you progress measurements, roadmaps to specific goals and objectives, skill benchmarks to validate an accurate starting point, clear steps toward the next level of achievement. If a learning platform feels more like a music playlist behind a paywall or a subscription, it becomes relatively obvious we're in the wrong neighborhood. It might be a very nice neighborhood, but it's not on our path towards technical excellence. If you're new to tech, maybe you're switching careers, your biggest issue isn't lack of motivation. Not at all. The biggest problem here is confusion. There is too much information, too much input, too many choices. Cloud, cybersecurity, DevOps, Python, networking, data analytics, etc., etc. Everything sounds urgent, like if we don't get on the path now, we'll be behind the power curve. This is where a structured tech training platform becomes valuable. Some platforms offer skills assessments before you start, and that is very important. You don't want to waste 3 months reviewing content you already understand. You also don't want to jump into advanced Kubernetes configuration if you haven't mastered Linux fundamentals. Structure protects you from wasted effort. It also keeps us moving in the same direction along the path, keeping the changing of horses in midstream to a minimum. If you want to see how structured skill paths look in practice, you can explore the platform I've linked in the description below and review how their learning paths are laid out clearly before making choices and decisions. Every level of skill has different characteristic requirements. Let's break that down so we're all clear on what that means. If you're a beginner, you need fundamentals, guided progression, clear milestones, simple certification alignment. You do not need 300 loosely connected courses, advanced architecture deep dives, random instructor styles. If you're intermediate, you need skill gap identification, deeper technical scenarios, architecture level thinking, certification exam readiness. That's a different standard. Some tech training platforms are strong in entry-level tutorials. Others are stronger at structured professional development. The key is matching the platform to your stage. Don't copy what some influencer might recommend. An influencer has follower and popularity goals. Yours are more concrete and specific than that, with longer-term effect and meaning. There are truths and trade-offs we need to recognize. No platform is perfect. Let's talk about trade-offs clearly. Trade-off 1. Cost versus depth. Free platforms give flexibility. Paid platforms give structure. If you're self-disciplined and already know what to study, free content can work. If you need guided progression, accountability tools, and measurable skill tracking, a paid tech training platform usually makes more sense. Trade-off 2: certification versus skill. Some platforms focus heavily on certification exam prep. Others focus on real-world application. Ideally, you want both. But understand your goal. Are you trying to pass an exam, or are you trying to perform better at work? That answer changes your platform choice. Trade-off 3: breadth versus focus. Some platforms try to teach everything. Others specialize in technical disciplines like cloud and security. For beginners moving toward intermediate level, focused technical platforms often produce better outcomes because depth beats distraction. If this breakdown is helping you think more strategically about your learning path, consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel. This channel is built for people who want smart skill decisions and have longer-term objectives in mind, not random course shopping. And if you've already tried a tech training platform, comment with your experience level and what worked for you, beginner or intermediate. That context helps all of us. How can we correctly evaluate a tech training platform? Here's a practical checklist you can use to provide an accurate and usable evaluation. When reviewing a tech training platform, one should look for 1. Skill assessments or baseline and progress testing. 2. Clear and defined learning paths with specific and obtainable goals. 3. Certification alignment with those goals. 4. Course depth beyond basics as your progress happens. 5. Progress tracking dashboard with a complete picture of your progress and your next steps in one view. Open any training platform. Click around. Explore it. If you can't immediately see the steps you'll want to take to progress from beginner to intermediate and beyond, that is a problem. Learning shouldn't feel like wandering. It should be a journey with purpose and the accumulation of knowledge without wondering what comes next when you could be 100% focused on what you are looking at today. If you want to explore a structured option that includes assessments and curated paths, I've included it in the description so you can examine the interface and compare features directly. ROI thinking for beginners. Let's talk about return on investment. If a subscription costs less than one certification exam and helps you, pass that exam. Land an entry-level tech role. Transition into your chosen field of interest. And increase your earning potential. Then the math makes sense. But only if you use that subscription with intent and purpose. Don't subscribe and browse. Pick one skill path. Set an objective. For example, I'll have these courses or tasks completed in 60 days. Track your progress. Complete a disciplined reassessment of your skill level at the end of that goal period. Move forward deliberately. A tech training platform is a tool, not a magic career switch. Your consistency determines the outcome. Okay, some final suggestions. If you're a beginner, choose structure over volume. If you're intermediate, choose depth over surface-level tutorials. If you're serious about moving from beginner to professional competence, review the structured platform I've linked and evaluate how it fits your timeline and budget. Don't make emotional decisions. Make directional decisions. If this information has helped you think clearly about your choice of a tech training platform, subscribe to the channel for additional strategic breakdowns. And before you commit to any platform, take 5 minutes to explore the one I've referenced so you can see the learning paths, assessments, and pricing for yourself. Your career deserves a structured and well-managed approach. Pluralsight is ready to join you on the path.